Hello and welcome to a cultured foolishness a recap of Power Book 2 Ghost. This is season 4 and episode 6. Back from the hiatus. I am Creed of Exit Studios, architectsofmars.com, and my co-host Eon.
Coach, Tamara Simone, your favorite life coach's favorite life coach. You don't know, now you know.
Baby. So, haven't done that in a while, so we had to do it. So this episode pretty much like if this was the equivalent of like you going to gym, this gym day would be like, all right, so y'all just gonna run the whole period and then actually you can't rest. So yeah, that's it.
It was definitely a full body workout. I'll tell you that much. It was jam packed. It was back like they never left. And I mean, it's so many moving parts. Where would you like to
Well, we'll just
start?
start from the
We'll start off. We'll
beginning.
start off from the
Yeah.
beginning. So as you recall in episode 5, old dirty ass Carter told you that nigga was dirty. Um,
She knows what she was
dirty ass
talking about. She knows what she was talking
that
about.
that dirty ass nigga Carter. He got the Tajadas minus Kane, pretty
Hmm.
much working for him essentially because he crooked like that. And the Tajadas are trying to figure out a way to get under his thumb, get
Get
from
from
under his.
underneath his thumb, right?
Yes. So Drew is seen, trying to, get some intel, like get something on him that they can use as a way to get themselves out of that jam.
Leverage.
Right.
Didn't
And
work.
failed.
Nigga was
Failed
watching him,
miserably.
texted him during, he's like, stop following me, dog. He's like, what are you talking? And then turn around, he's behind the car.
Yeah,
He's really like a light-skinned menace in this show, just a whole menace.
you know, I've seen things where Michael Ealy plays the evil character, and I never like it.
But
I
he's
just
really good at the shit.
He's really good at it. I just never like when he does it. And I'm glad that he doesn't do it like back to back. Like he switches it up so that you don't start to look at him as only that.
Mm-hmm.
Um so that's all I got to say about that. I don't like
No,
this.
he likes it. It's his pleasure. You could tell. Actors like playing villains though, because it's like you could kind of flex a little bit more your acting stuff. Look at Denzel, man. He won an Oscar off being Alonzo. King Kong didn't have nothing on him. He did not. So
Shoot
after
program, nigga. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Done. My bad. My bad.
so after that, we jump to Diana and no. Before that,
No,
actually.
yes.
No.
I mean,
Actually, before
yes.
that, because this is
To
more important than that. Tariq and Braden.
Anya.
No. That's later. Tariq and Braden brokered
Yeah.
their deal with
Yes.
Mona because they had some shit on her, and she was very upset that she couldn't kill them. But they had it set up to where it's like, look, if one hair on this pretty head get damaged, this is going public, and your daughter about to find out. Holla at your boy. So yeah,
I mean, Tariq gonna be strategic. I don't know what the hell
oh,
Braden's doing. He's just with him
he
at
just
this
was
point.
standing there. He was just standing
Right.
there
He was
like, yeah.
yeah. It was very much so. It was very much so that. Um yeah. So because of that, then they had to get up off Tariq and Braden and just kind of just let them do their thug thizzle.
Right. So after that, we'll jump to Diana and Monet
shopping for baby
Shopping for
clothes.
the baby. It's all cute and everything's awesome. And then they get a call from Drew, and he's letting them know shit is fucked up and they need to
Yes.
regroup at the crib. So that is what happens. And then guess who comes to the house?
Carter. You know why? Because while they were shopping, Carter called too, but she didn't answer. And when light-skinned niggas get ignored, they pop up.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit right there. I'm dropping down, nigga.
And the funny
Liable to be
thing is
standing
that
outside your house like, bitch.
and the funny thing is that, you know, Carter comes in last. So as these cops are coming in, you know, busting through the door, she's like, I'm about to call my lawyer. He walks in like, oh, you know how to use the phone. You light-skinned niggas are so petty.
We are. We have our moments. We have our moments.
So
I'm not that
petty.
bad. I'm not that bad, but I've had a moment or two, yes.
So with that, basically they come through asking for their cut. And what's
They
interesting,
just
because
got the
they literally just
drugs.
got the shit like the day before. I was like, bro, is you cool? Like, what are we like?
He's just fucking with them.
You just doing too much for no reason. And so so there's that. And they take Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Just take that nigga.
Yeah.
And
He's gonna serve his purpose later in the story, of course.
and then start taking some of the baby clothes. Like now, she asked Diane, like, "Oh, do you have a kid? Do you have a nephew?" Or da 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 da. Now she says no to all of that because in
Right.
my mind, I feel like if it's a whole gang of baby clothes and it ain't now, it could be that somebody was having a baby shower,
Baby and they
but
fine shit,
but
right.
it could also be like, no, I don't have a kid yet, but we'll skip to the latter part as we discuss that whole scenario.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so she take the and then break the globe. I hate this hoe. Like
I
this hoe
really
makes me
don't.
so mad.
What they call a
That
cocaine Elaine? I don't like her.
they started with the evil Olivia Benson.
Can't do
And
that.
real SVU fans such as myself, because it's in my background as we are speaking. We just not too heavy on Olivia Benson.
No.
We are not playing those reindeer games. So when they was calling her the evil Olivia Benson, they was like, yeah, no nigga, there's no such thing as an evil Olivia Benson. So find something else, and they started calling her Cocaine Elaine.
And I think it's accurate, to
I
be
think it's very
honest.
accurate. She all in the car doing lines and stuff with her.
Can't stand it. So,
breaking people's globe. That was a nice globe.
It was Mona and damn it, what's Bobby Brown name again on his
You mean
Kane?
Noma
Noma, thank you, Noma.
and Kane. Yes,
Noma and
I
Kane.
got you. I got you.
Noma and Kane with Wiley. Our friend Zion shows up, shoots up
Nigga, that
the
is your
whole.
boy. That is your boy.
Listen.
Don't say our friend. That is your boy. Okay.
I don't like him anymore. I liked him for about 5 seconds, and then he
I didn't
started
like him
doing
at all.
fugazi shit every damn second after I said I liked him. So he shot up the joint.
Just shot up some shit.
Shot up some shit. And white boy, that ain't his thing. He didn't get down on the ground like he was supposed to, because that's why he got shot.
Because he got up to get down.
Right. And you're supposed to go down. And
you're supposed to go straight down. And I don't know if it's because he's a little older, a little seasoned, but no, he got his ass up to go down.
It was probably because he was remembering a song from when he was young, and they was at the dinner. They say, oh, okay. But you gotta get up to get down, face ass. That's why you did.
He cracks himself up, is essentially what happens.
So
Anyway,
after that, we go to Drew and see what his new life is about to be for the next few days or longer, who
see
knows?
what
But
his current life circumstances are looking
and it's
like.
not looking great. He's in
It's not.
jail.
This nigga's in jail. Like
Yeah, not that he
they
don't
just,
deserve to be in that bitch, but
but they just, it was on some. Hey, you, come here, lock his ass up. Like nigga,
damn, I was
I
at the
was,
crib early. What are you saying?
I was trying to see what they got for my nephew. So
So he's in there to basically take out a witness who survived one of Carter's attacks, basically, because he's supposed to be dead, but he lived. So
he made it.
he made it, and made it. So he made it, and he has a short time span now because Drew was in there. He gonna figure out some shit. That's one thing
Yes.
about that motherfucker. He gonna figure out some shit, and he does.
Didn't he do it?
He
He
did.
did it. He
Mhm.
did. He did.
He definitely
Got his own ass whooped in the process, but that was a part of the plan, and that's
yeah.
what's crazy.
Yeah, he's a crafty one. I'm not like I have to say this season as a whole, including this episode for sure, he has been a lot more calculating in the way he moves and
Well,
I
you know what? When he, I'll say it's 50-50 because when he do dumb shit, it be really
it'd
dumb.
be real dumb, but when he do smart shit, it'd be really
It
smart.
be it yes, because
Genius
like
level.
because I believe it was episode 5 where he was like trying to rob the family stash house and Kane called his ass. He was like, nigga, really? This where you go? Like
Right.
when he do dumb stuff,
It'd
it's
be
like,
dumb. Like, come on.
but right, the whole thing with the hotel and like that when he do dumb, but when he do some smart stuff, it'd be like,
Well, in his defense, the hotel thing dumbness is more on Diana because she the one using credit cards as
well,
the
that's what you get for
going out.
rolling with her silly ass. And at the end of
Well,
the day,
yeah, that's
you
your
know
fault.
she's silly. You know she's silly. So you have to tell her, like, hey, make sure you pay them in cash. You can't assume that because she goes to that expensive ass school that she just gonna know. That's bullshit.
She
She ain't
really
common sense ain't common.
don't be just my shit just don't be just connecting. It's like a
It
car trying to start and it be like it just
no,
don't
you
just
know what it is.
kick
No,
over.
you know what it is. It's like a nigga with a patchy beard. It just never quite connects.
Just really
It get close sometimes.
just really call this girl Anthony Hamilton. Um, so patchy beard. Just shave that little cheek part off, dog. It don't.
He has,
He
thankfully.
does. Thank God. Thank God. I'm being an asshole right now.
Somebody just
So
went ahead and kept it real with him, and I love that.
I
But
love that
anyway,
for him.
yeah, for sure.
So Carter contacts Zion and lets him know that you're a dumbass and we have to try to get this whole situation that you created under control, but really it's a ruse to get him in a place where they could kill him basically.
Yes, yes.
And of course, he gives this job to Cocaine Elaine, and I'm gonna keep calling the whole that.
As you should.
And she proceeds to botch everything up for herself in foreshadowing. But she got called in by internal affairs, so she needed to
Because she ain't
because
shit.
she ain't shit. And then and it was like, yo, you better come within the hour. We can't stop. We've been calling
But
your
I
dumb
guess what I'm
ass.
trying to understand is like you couldn't do the shit like later, like after you got done. Like why was
Because
it?
they did the shit like hours later and it got done. Like, why couldn't you do that? But she does cocaine, so it doesn't matter.
Because she's cocaine
The
Elaine.
exactly.
And that's what it is. And cocaine Elaine, her shit don't be connecting either.
No, it doesn't. Just like an Anthony Hamilton circa
She just thinks that
2004
she's
beard.
smarter than what she is
And
because of what
she's,
she's involved in.
but she's so
And it's
not
just a
smart.
bunch of people around her that are
That's
smarter.
smarter. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't
Stupid.
be surprised she was around because Carter be hitting her off on the low.
Man, that nigga is talking to dead pictures.
You know
He ain't
what?
hitting
He
shit.
ain't hitting nothing. You're right. He ain't
He's
even
not
hitting his
hitting
hand. He
anything.
talking to the damn
Right,
pictures.
right. Look, in his man, he's still hitting his deceased wife.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's
So,
humping a
mm,
empty bed and swearing he tearing some shit up, sweating. Anyway,
speaking
um,
of doing it, Tyreek and what's his
Anya.
Anya. Oh, she got a pretty name too with a little cute self. They was having them a little session, and he was starting to kind of like play the little dummy role, try to get her point of view of what she knows of what's going on. And it registered to the last time I watched it when he was like asking about the dad, and he was like, "I'm sorry to hear it. Like you didn't know. You knew that shit, nigga."
Why are you so mad?
Because he was like clutching his pearls, like, "I'm so sorry." Like,
Hey,
dog, dog.
hey, this is how he plays the game.
He does. I mean, he was
This is what
smooth
he
with it.
does.
I mean, that was
This
like double acting.
I know, right? Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So they had their little convo and blah blah blah. And then what was the next thing that happened after that?
Um, so let me see. So when Cocaine Elaine gets
Mm-hmm,
called
mm-hmm.
um by IAB,
Yeah,
then she she goes to the Tejada's house looking for Monet. Now
right.
Monet is at Kane's house because she's
Trying to
trying to
warn his
warn
goofy
him.
ass.
Right. She's trying to warn him, like, hey, you might want to get a little distance or whatever, because it's real. The block is real hot right now, and he's just enjoying being where he is, or
I
something like that,
guess. I don't know.
or whatever. Right. That's why I'm like, I think maybe sometimes.
On the weekend.
Um, so say that to say Monet is not home because I guess she was just gonna summon her to do it.
Right.
But since she wasn't home, then she summoned Diana, Dirty Diana, to
Mm-hmm.
do it instead. And again, Elaine, shit
She's
don't be
not making
connecting.
good decisions. Like
If
this
you want,
girl
like,
don't
you
look
summon,
like
right, and you summon Monet because you know that Monet is a killer.
right. You don't know what this
You
girl
don't
is
know what this girl
capable
gonna
of. You
do.
just telling her, "Oh, you in this family, so you could do it." Like she don't do that. That's why she did what any woman in her feminine in a drug dealer situation would do. I'm
she was
causing the
very much
boy to
so
do
in
it.
her she was very much so in her feminine
Oh
energy
yeah.
with that, but it
Oh
was a
yeah.
hood rat feminine
Feminine.
energy. And you know why I say that? It was a hood rat feminine energy because she had a baby daddy do it. that is
hmm
that is hood rat femininity 101.
Yeah, she was like,
That's what that is.
she was like,
She's
I
Tariq,
know, Tariq, come kill this nigga for me. And he like,
I need
got
to
you.
talk to you about some. Yeah, I need to talk to you. Is the baby cool? Is he kicking? Looking ass. Is he
Right.
everything okay? And and while we're on the subject of that scene,
Effie was
FBO
so
hating ass.
trash.
First of all, you know what
She
it is,
was
because
so trash.
as I was watching it, I was just like, you know what, Effie, and no one's saying it because you're really pretty, but on this show, your box is trash because every nigga you give it to start fucking with somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, Kane will move heaven and earth for her, but she don't really have to give him none. He just likes her as a person. It ain't
Right.
the box at
No, it
all.
ain't cause Noma over here got Davis and this nigga hemmed up. So I know, first of all,
And
just
they
to
just both doing it.
so
Like,
this I'm gonna say this. Noma's so mean. I know her pussy is amazing. She just mean as hell. She don't give it up to hardly nobody, and then when she do, it just be like. So that's what's happening. Mean
Clearly,
ass.
clearly. Um, Davis don't care because he's getting so much ass, it don't
Yeah,
matter.
he
It's
just
like, well,
go to
that's
the
cool
gym and
too.
lift weights, and some girl walk up to him and like, "Can do you need me to towel off your muscles?"
I was still a single gal. Never mind. So
Anyway,
anyway,
anyway.
anywho, um, anywho, so Effie box trash, and that's why she off on the sidelines hating because every time she give it up, then the nigga just be like, all right, anyway, over here to this person. Um, yeah. so,
So pretty.
so pretty, Kane. I just feel like Kane like just loves her as a person
Right.
and will move heaven and earth for her, but he don't have to get none to do it.
No.
Like if you're gonna give me, I'll take it, I guess. Like if I don't got nothing else to do right now, then I guess.
Maybe. And
Or
honestly,
we
we
could
could
just
just
sit here and
cuddle,
chop it up.
but just
Like,
chop it up. That's actually
right,
better. I like that better.
like, is there anything else on your mind? Like house class. Like that type of shit.
Damn, I can
you,
see that nigga doing that shit too.
you
Like,
keeping your
how's it
grades up?
going? The robot shit good. It's good. All
Yeah.
right, cool.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
about to go to Nomus, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go over there. She gonna have some robe on for no reason with nothing underneath, making drinks. I'm going over there. And she
so
mean. And she nice to me. I like that.
yeah. She's just projecting,
Yeah.
and she finds out that Diana's pregnant, so she gets to talking shit, and it's like, girl, don't you got something to go hack? Like, get your ass on somewhere. Like, what are we talking about right now, girl? Bye, go get your miserable ass on. Whatever.
Right.
So Diana comes up to Tariq because somehow Tariq still finds time to work this cover up ass job. So he's at work, and she comes up there to ask him to take care of this situation that Cocaine Lane has summoned her to do,
Right. That
even
he
though she
dropped
ain't
on her
nobody's
lap.
killer.
Right.
Right.
Clear cut.
But just so happened it works for Tariq because he like, oh, I gotta kill Zion or else shit gonna get real. I can use this as leverage with Noma,
Oh,
and and so it worked out, but it was just
on the
like,
surface.
yes, yes. Um,
Hmm.
so what happened after that?
That dude had came at Kane about Zay, his brother. I think Zay was his brother.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's when they started to kind of Kane started to get a hint like, did you hit Noma's drop?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was that was when he started to be like, like, such and such can't, like, the streets is talking, you looking for soldiers, blah blah. This is when he comes and kind of confronts Monet about this.
Mm-hmm.
And their dialogue these days is very funny because it's very, you my mama, but you ain't shit, but I still call you mom, but
But
it's
I'm
still
also
fuck you
gonna
though.
cuss you out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Very
like, it's still,
interesting.
I'm still, yeah, it's
I mean, I get it though. I
I
get it.
get it though, like, cause just like when she came to warn him, and she was, I'm trying to help your stupid ass. Like that he's not gonna be receptive to that now.
Now I ain't listening no more. Now
Now
that's
he's
over.
not gonna. Now he can't hear you,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. But
There,
she
there's
has the emotional intelligence of a rock, so it really
no,
does.
her emotional intelligence is fine. It's her communication skills that ain't shit. There's a class called Crucial Conversations, and I think that she would do wonderful in it because she needs it. I think that that will be I think that that will be very good for
Crucial
her.
conversations.
Yes, it's a course offered in a lot of workplaces and corporate and stuff. I think she would do wonderful in it.
I can't. So,
So,
speaking of Monet, the next sequence was her and Carter. Talk basically, she fake gave up the Russians so she could get them out her way because that was the only reason why she did that shit.
yes,
And he bought it because he really just want to buy anything at this point.
yeah.
Um, and then we back to Drew
Drew is in
he's
jail.
in jail and he figures out that he's gonna it's kind of one of those like two for one things. He didn't like that nigga no way, and now I get to hit you a bunch of times, and now I get to complete my mission that I was trying to complete. Everybody wins.
Yes, yes,
But
indeed.
before that, he actually heard him talking about Carter and exposing Carter.
Mm.
So that's
Hmm.
something that he's going to leverage later on.
Which again,
Um,
when he got that thinking cap on,
mhm.
then it be on. When he take it off, then that should be disconnected.
Man.
So yeah.
So he got into the infirmary. He was able to
Well, let's go back. He kicked off a fight in the
right.
cafeteria, and in the process, he what's the dude named Zay whooped
Hmm.
Zay's ass to the point where he needed to go to the infirmary, and the guards whooped Drew's ass, so he had to go to the infirmary right
Right.
along with them.
Right. Which
And
was
he
the
still
plan.
got to get this nigga about the paint, so he decides that he gonna limp his ass right on over there, and just quickly and quietly suffocate the nigga.
And lucky for him, the guard and one of the nurses was getting a swerve on or something, and they closed the door. And
Yeah,
that's what
well.
gave him the opportunity. You know, the next shit, he be having some dumb luck. He really do. We gonna give him that. So he completes that, and then we gonna go back to the Russians. They raid the Russians, and Effie's there, and
Yes,
she basically traumatized after this.
but so the reason Effie's there is because Noma via Kane
Mm-hmm.
wants Effie to ask. No, I think she asked her personally.
Yeah,
She was like,
yeah.
I want you to go to
Uh-huh.
the Russians, and I know they have a surplus, so we need some more work. So that was what Effie was there for.
I thought she was trying to sell them work.
No, she
She
was
was trying
trying
to
to
buy
get
it.
more. She was trying to get more work.
Huh.
Hmm. She was trying to get more work,
Well.
and because the Vadim, he was
Mm-hmm.
saying, "I'll give it to you, but I need a discount, something to that effect."
Mm.
So
Uh,
that was the conversation, and as they were trying to negotiate those terms, then Carter and his punk ass
bus
crew
in, just shoot niggas. It was great.
just fight. And
So,
Tate was with them. We need to,
mhm.
the
Yes, yes. No, I was actually getting to that.
Officer
So,
Tate.
in the whole commotion, he sees one of the squad taking the money that one of the Russians just took from Effie, and she kind of
Mm-hmm.
used that opportunity to dip, which she's smart enough to do that.
Yes,
Once that happened, he has the money. One of his people just shoots the Russian and takes the money, and then you know that's going to lead to something later on in the episode. So,
correct.
Drew, we go back to Drew, and he's basically trying to negotiate his whole situation because now he like, I did the deed and I got some info for you. What's what? So that's that situation. Cause Mr. Genius, this is one of his genius episodes. So
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
he's doing is just working out.
Outside of that first like 3 minutes, after that he was good to go. When
was
he was
like,
spying and just super obvious with it, that wasn't his greatest moment. But after that, then he got it right. Um, so you see, do we go to you know what part I want to speak on very, very
mm,
swiftly in the interest of time.
mm,
So, Tariq knows that he got to get Zion about the paint.
mm-hmm.
Now, I think they were throwing a party that night, him and Braden. So Anya's at the club and she's trying to get a little action popping. But he don't have he got
Focus.
some yeah, he got some stuff to do. So he kind of tell like, nah, baby, I'm sorry, I would have like that, not tonight, but I'm gonna call you. And he kissed her hand. And as he walk off, she looked and she's like the fucking nerve of you. And that just tickled
Bruise
me
me?
silly.
Yeah, that was funny
That
because he
tickled me
about his
silly.
damn money. He like, fuck that shit. I'm trying to
He
get
about
this
his business.
business.
He got other stuff going on, and she
Business.
don't even know. But yeah, so then after that, then him and Braden go to the spot and they kill Zion.
Mm-hmm.
Way more messy than they anticipated, but they got it done.
They got it done. But actually, before that, Braden, goofy ass, at the damn party, jump on stage. And
Oh, he
now
did it after.
yeah,
Oh.
he did do that. He did do
No,
that.
I thought he did it after
No,
they,
no, no.
but
Before that,
because
and
I thought
he
that they went back to the party to establish the alibi.
no. This is
Mm,
they didn't
mm,
do
mm,
that.
mm.
That's what they should have did. They went from the
Okay.
party there. He went and grabbed Braden to do it.
Okay.
It's goofy and made the damn band
Yeah,
mad at him, and that was kind of the whole cover to sell their work. So, that nigga be high.
he do.
Or be higher than a kite.
So Cocaine Lane has video coverage in the safe house where Zion is stashed. So
Mm.
she's reviewing said coverage and she sees Dirty Diana didn't kill this nigga like I told her to. It was Tariq, which I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, ain't y'all trying to get this nigga anyway? And y'all got him on tape killing
Killing
somebody. Well,
somebody, right?
I'm like, I
Not
don't see
somebody
what
they
the,
won't, but yeah.
but still. So she gets all mad
Mm-hmm.
and she basically rolls up on Diana, and Diana's like, okay, the shit got done. Like, what's the issue? But she's so Cocaine Elaine is so like, you do what I say, how I say it, when I say it, even though in real life, Carter told her stupid ass to do
To
it,
do it,
not to
right?
summon somebody else to.
Mm-hmm.
But so she gets all pissed off and beats up Diana, kick her
And
all in the
on the
stomach,
stomach. Yeah, she punched her in the stomach, kicked her, like everything. It was funny. It
stomped her
was like
out.
she knew she was pregnant the way she was
That's why
beating
I'm
her.
like, you saw all them
You
fucking
knew.
baby clothes. Like, you
You knew
knew.
what the fuck it
You
was,
raggedy
jerk.
asshole. You
And
knew.
then the other thing, the big other bombshell of the episode, Tate basically is like, yo, you got crooked people on your squad. What's what? Let's do this. And then Carter basically reveals like he knows and was trying to get him to be down. Obviously, I think because of his brother, he felt like maybe he would be susceptible to the crookedness, and he is not for the shits.
But the thing is, he kind of, once he realized, like, oh, this is like a known thing, he kind of played the role a little bit like, well, let me think about it, da 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 da. So he wasn't just outright like,
Oh
no, I'm
no, he's
about to
not a
call.
dummy. No.
Right. Well, I mean, you know,
Yeah, but
but Carter sensed, like, nah,
no, you gonna tell.
I ain't gonna chance it. Pop, pop,
Pop.
like, oh,
So now this
oh.
motherfucker is literally breaking his own rules that he had on Zion. Like, don't kill innocent. Da, 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 da. Well, that's one. And he was a real cop. So
This nigga's crooked. I don't
yeah,
expect him to
crooked
have no
since been
moral.
crooked. But yeah, that
Like I
was
said, jam packed. There was a lot.
so many things.
Very last thing is that, while Diana all beat up or whatever like that, she was supposed to meet up with Tariq, and Tariq
Right.
actually finds her all
Right.
beat
So
the hell up. So,
yeah, set up for the next episode. Somebody.
indeed,
Somebody got to die. If I go, you got to go.
just like that.
Just like that. So yeah, this was a good one. This last few episodes of Power are definitely gonna be like, cause yeah, and we already saw that, but you we gonna review that one as well. So
Yes, indeed.
yes, indeed. So that was Culture Foolishness Power Book 2 recap of episode 6 of season 4. I am Creed of Exit Studios, architectsofmars.com, and my co-host Ian.
Coach Tamara Simone.
And we are out, and we will see you next time.